Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Yomesh Gupta. Today it's going to be a very short video. We are basically going to talk about a couple of changes I've done to the Devtools Tech platform. So this is the platform. Simple enough. You have interview questions, curated interview questions. You have curated resources, blog posts, videos, courses, and all. And finally the programming videos. So let's say I go to more questions, and so uh, since this is focused on front end, so you'll find integrated IED, which is heavily optimized for front end. So let's say I have a question here: implement accordion component in React.js, and it is a fairly common question asked in front end interviews. Let's say I open it, and as soon as I open it, I get three tabs: the question description, full-fledged IED, plus the output panel. And here you can read about the question. The question author explains everything. Then you have a question demo. Let's say in this question you have to build an accordion. So if I see the demo here, then we have to build an accordion that's going to work like this. So to make this, what we can write by default, we are given four files: app.js, index.js, html, and style.css, where we can write all the styling. Let's say I go to the files tab. I have a full-fledged file management system here where I can create files and folders. I have a, dependency management folder tab where we can import any dependency, we write moment, date, fns, anything. So let's say for this question I create a folder called accordion. In this I create accordion.js, and in accordion.js I will copy paste the code. For now, if I click on it, then it will open in the IDE. I paste the code, I can format it. Then let's say I create another file called accordion context.js. In this I copy paste everything. So I open this file, accordion context. Then I replace my app.js, and I update. I think styling is not required, and see, as soon as I update it, my it is on auto run. So my output panel is updated, and I have the output here. You can create all any type. You can create JS files, CSS file, HTML files here. You can create folders, nested folders. If you, let's say I close the folder, and if I go to that file, then that folder is open and it works n level deep. Let's say in any accordion I want to show time, so I import moment. So moment is added here. So in my accordion, let's say, where is my accordion? I go app.js. In this, in the second accordion I show, so I do moment, I'll call it, and I'll format it with dd yy dd yy, and so it is on auto run. So right now it's breaking, it's saying moment is not defined, so I need to import it. So moment, from moment, we have already added it here in the on the left hand side. So if I go to is it free, then I get the date here. Let's make it a bit pretty. Yeah, so see, it is auto updating. If you feel that something is it is not updating, on the bottom right you have refresh button, you can refresh it. So that's about for that. So as of now this ID is geared towards React. In the future I'll be adding support for Svelte, Vue.js, and it is, as of now also it is in a work in progress. You have format, syntax highlighting, you have formatting, different type of files, full file management, and dependency management. I'll improve upon it right now, adding more third party integrations and third party support. So that's for React based questions. You can flow, and this is all like the aim is, as of now with this release, the aim is to focus on functionality and eventually focus on improving the UI also, maybe make it look more look like VS Code or Code Sandbox kind of a thing. So the aim with this is that you can come here, you can read the question, you can see the demo, and here itself you can solve it. You can create all the files you need. You want, if you want to, manage code, focus on modularity and everything. You have author remarks here. There you might find the author's solution here or any other remarks related to the question. This is the FAQ section that will help you in answering all the questions you might have related to the IED. So this is for React based or questions. Let's say there is a question like you want to, for normal JS, vanilla JS questions, where you have to compute something rather than for a UI based thing. So let's say that in Java, in our JSX, in our React, we provide class names, and at times they are conditional class names. Like, let me read this. So we have conditional class names that if this is true, then add this class name or not, and so on. So this can get very complex. So there is a package called class names which helps you in this case, which you can provide different varied type of inputs and it will give you the string which is the applicable classes. So you can read more about this question here. So let's say I have a, what I do is that I in vanilla JS questions there is a functionality which is available for a lot of questions, that you add the question here, you can run the code. So as of now it will not print anything, it will just bundle it, but the platform provides you to run your summation against test cases. So if I run against test cases, then it will bundle again and you will see all the test cases. The test case one, what was the input, what is the expected output, how many passes, failures, total duration, and you have exhaustive list of test cases, so that you can, just like I mentioned earlier, you can read the question here, you can write a solution here, you can either run it simply or you can just run it against test cases, and it is all happening inside your browser. Let's say if I return just a string here, I modify the question and I just return an empty string, and if I run test cases now, then my test case will break and it will tell you what is the error and everything. And if you remove this, then this will work. So give it a shot, let me know your views, if any feature request you might have or any thing you want me to improve. So please let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.